You
and
have.
conceit. I have one question.
Then why are you asking this?
This one also my question.
Okay.
I ask my question and my own question first. I start asking for me. So now I'm at a new workplace, right? But I feel I have not disconnected from the old. How do I disconnect from everything that is old and become new again?
You are yourself old, so how can you become new? What is this you? This you is a collection, is a bundle of old things. So if you want to be new, you have to drop this you have to drop the I, for which you are not ready, because it serves your vested interest. You are nothing more than memory, belief, things given to you by others. Everything is coming from outside. If you are ready to drop all those things, dropping all those things means disidentification. They may have some practical use, but you are not that. Your nature is to remain empty. Only when you are empty you can receive something. If you are already full, but you want to be full, because only then you can have the big ego. You were the Prime Minister of this country. You were the gold medalist in the Olympics. You were the chairman of certain organization. You were the principal of a college or a school. If you are so attracted to these rubbish and bullshit, then you will always remain old. Either be ready to be empty but conscious. Only when you are empty you can be conscious. Otherwise, when consciousness has so much content, then it is lost. It is clouded by those contents. Only when you are ready to be empty, only when you are ready to be zero, a nothingness, a nothing, you don't care whether the world recognizes you or not. That is real rebelliousness. There is no other rebelliousness. You are a stupid person. You think if you go against your parent, this is rebelliousness. That is just stupidity. Rebelliousness is dropping your whole past, dropping your mind, dropping the content of the mind or consciousness, whatever you want to say. Being ready to be a zero, being ready to be a nobody, an unrecognized person. Then you have real freedom, because no one is pulling you and pushing you. You will decide what you want to do on your own. No past. Your past is not deciding. Others are not deciding. Out of this pristine and pure emptiness, things are decided. That is your very nature, emptiness. But we want to be full of bullshit, full of shit. That is a sign of a childish person. When you want a Nobel Prize, when you want to be recognized, when you want to be head of the department. How can you have both? If you want the truth, if you want to live a real life, then get rid of whatever this society, which is nothing more than a dream, is giving you, is providing you. You want both. You are more cunning and clever than others. That's why you are in two boats. And when someone is in two boats, the asshole is broken from the middle. We can't see our greed. When you don't care what others think about you, then you become free from others. Yes. It's not needed that one has to become notorious or unpopular. You just be ready to be a nobody. But that you cannot be, because the ego thrives on the food of recognition. The respect which others gives you. And when you are identified with your memory, with your thoughts, how can you get free from your association with your college? What was your question? What you asked?
How to be disconnected from the old and become new again?
Something else also.
My first sentence was I come to a new job. So how do I be disconnected from everything that is the old and become new again?
Can be disconnected with the old when you are when memory when your memory has no significance for you. When you know memory is useful only when you have to deal with something practical, when you want to, for your being to exist in a graceful way, in a beautiful way. Memory is not needed. When there is no other, when you have to do nothing, or even if you have to do something, if you are carrying your past, if you are burdened with your past memory, what was in your that college, what you were doing, you will not be able to be in the present. If you want to be in the present and if you want to do things totally in the present, then you have to get rid of your past. And you are carrying the past because you give importance to memory. It's no longer there. These are all, those things are dead, finished. Even from your head, they should be burned to ashes. Factual memory is not a problem, but psychological memory is the problem. You have a psychological memory because you have given importance to it. You feel those things are very important. What others told, how others dealt with you, what others said to you, how you were treated, how your students respected you or insulted you. You are carrying all those bullshit, which is just a dead weight on your consciousness. But you are an idiot like all others. This is how we miss life. Whatever is gone is gone. Be gone, bygone. Even if you were living in, if there was something good in the old college, that also you have to forget. If you want to forget the painful memories, you have to forget that which is pleasurable also. If you are carrying the happy memory and pleasurable memory, the other side of the coin is the painful memory also. That will also be there. You can, if you want to get rid of the painful memory, you have to get rid of the pleasurable also. Whatever was giving you happiness, whatever was giving nourishment to your ego, you want to carry them. Then you have to carry the thorns also. If you want to remain sane, and if you want to be total in whatever you are doing in the new environment, then forget whatever you were doing in the past. I'm not saying factual memory you have to go to someone, he will delete it. That is not the problem. Psychological memory is the problem. Because you were identified, you are still identified with those things. How, whatever has happened in the past, you are identified. Someone treated you well, so you want to carry that. Someone mistreated you, you are full of jealousy and anger, you want to take revenge. If someone is an idiot, how can anyone help? If you want your life to be meaningful and significant, you have to get rid of the past. Always go on dropping the past. If you are carrying some happy memory, that has, at least that makes you happy. But people are so idiotic. Someone abused them, someone didn't. That may be also a projection that the person was not looking at me with good intention. And you are carrying it. You want to take revenge. If you are an intelligent person, if you have some wisdom, get rid of whatever happened in past. But if the ego is the center of your life, ego thrives, ego lives on memory. If all memory is dropped, ego is gone, ego is annihilated. Ego is nothing more than memory. So if you want to be a new person, you will have to be free from the ego. You will have to be free from the mind. You will have to be free from the past and future also. Because future is nothing, it is just past manufactured in the way you like. You cannot even imagine any future without past. You will remove all those things from the past which was painful, which gave you suffering, and you will carry all those things which were pleasurable, which made you happy. That is your future. But both are unreal. Past is dead. It has no longer any existence. Future has not yet come. So what is the point to go in that direction which has no value at all? This is the only right moment. If you know how to exist in the present, you will be always new. But you enjoy your fart so much, that's why you want poisonous environment. You carry the weight of the past. Do you have anything to ask about it, or it's clear?
About this very clear already, sound.
So if it is clear, then send $1 million, because free, nothing, no one gains anything. When you are really paying something, then you take the thing, otherwise.
Yes.
If it is available cheaply, then you won't take it.
Correct.
What was the other question?
The other question, just a moment.
You are just
I will
asking,
read
but
a
you are not
phrase
sharing anything.
I will share. I read a phrase from the Bible and would like to ask Swami to comment on this. So this phrase is like this: peace, I live with you. My peace, peace, P-E-A-C-E, peace.
Peace.
Peace, I live with you. My peace, I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled.
No,
and
what
do
you
not
said.
be
Peace,
afraid.
leave,
I give to
L-E-A-V-A, leave, or L-I-V, leave. Read it properly.
Give not. I live, L-E-A-V-E. I live, L-E-A-V-E.
Peace I leave
Sure.
with you.
Live with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. John 14:27.
So what you have understood?
I like the phrase, I do not give to you as the world gives. Because in times of trouble, sometimes it is very comforting to know that there is something or someone in the world that do not treat you as the world treats you.
But in that also you may be seeking nourishment for the ego. You want your ego to be caressed.
Yes, sir.
You don't want your dreams to be shattered. Because you know only dreams.
Yes, Swami.
So what is the first line?
Peace I live with you.
Who has said it? John.
John 14:27.
I will comment on this.
She's in real life.
I like her. She looks very like carefree and easygoing. Very free. She looks very free.
So having too much knowledge is also a burden.
Yes, exactly, Swami. Yes. And
if you have not digested things.
And I understand why Swami say that. Like Osho have said before, like celebrities, those people, they are the most third rate.
So you think you are a celebrity?
No. I'm not. I'm a lecturer, and I have seen that sometimes some lecturers really do have very, very big ego, Swami. Very, very big ego. Even myself.
For having an ego, you don't need to be a celebrity or a lecturer. You need to be an idiot only. If you are intelligent, then you will see you are carrying a thorn, which is hurting you first. What is the need? Why can't you be light? Why can't you take yourself little non-seriously?
Yeah, you're right, Swami.
So, communism or any ism, you are the chooser. So you cannot blame any ism. When you have chosen it, you have to blame yourself. it must be having more fertile ground for communism in China compared to India. That's why they became communist. They tried their very best to make India into communist country also. So far, they have not succeeded. Though they, in university, etc., they have invaded very much. They're trying to pollute the Indian people very much. But so far, somehow, India is surviving. If communism comes, then you should call it a dead country. I don't think communist countries are living country. They are dead already. Because when your highest thing is denied, when according to them consciousness is just a byproduct of matter, that has decided your fate. You will be living the lowest kind of life. You have yourself destroyed your possibilities. Because if you have chosen the lowest, you will be the lowest. How can you be the highest? You may become very successful materially. You may become very rich. But the man is missing. All around there is riches. But there is no one to use it well. He is being used by those things. He is being further destroyed by all those riches. And if a country is eating all kind of things, their whole brain will become rotten. So, as far as I can see, India has been the wisest country in the whole existence so far. Not that it is very spiritual at present, but because of its past glory, that past glory is still reflecting something on them. Otherwise, the whole world is being corrupted by Western way of living.